Hello everyone, my name is Wanda Wibawanto. I am from Universitas Negeri Semarang of Indonesia, and today I would like to present my research about digital innovation for the traditional batik crafter. The batik market is increasing. The export value in 2019 reached 52 million US dollar, which is improved like about 10% from the previous years. This condition led to high competition among the batik entrepreneur in Indonesia. The market is always demanding the new batik motif, but the creation of the new batik motif is not as fast as the market demand. So the batik craftsmen must compete in the making new batik motifs. Batik making requires a long process. Begins with the making motif, depicting on the fabric, covering with wax, coloring, and so on to produce the high value product. As you can see on the screen, the 10 step of the batik creation start from motif creation, nyoret, ngeluon, and so on, up to the ngelorot, and that all the 10 process of the batik creation. Of the 10 steps in the process of making batik, this study specially discussed the first step, the making of batik motif. Batik crafter easily make motif using paper and pencil, so drawing motif conventionally take a lot of time. Well, we know the digitalization can speed up the process. The problem is the most of the craftsmen are not familiar with the digital technique. They don't have any digital background. So in 2016, the Department of Industry held a training for the batik crafter on making motif with the digital technique. It used graphic software like CorelDRAW and Photoshop to generate the motif. The participants who are mostly unfamiliar with this technology cannot follow the step in making motif digitally, have a difficult to understanding the tools available in the software, and stuck at the further level. In the end, this training did not get the optimal result. So the purpose of this research is looking for the effective method to introduce the digital technique to the traditional craftsmen who don't have any digital background. The method used in this research is mixed method, which is field test and participatory observation. The subject are 20 craftsmen from batik craftsmen communities of Semarang. The age range is 35 up to 50 years old, and all of them know digital technology background. On this research, we use the Batik software. The Batik is a software developed in 2017 that tried to imitate the conventional method of the drawing batik motif. The software feature is a very simple UI, motif drawing with the touch version, and it's running on the Android platform, which is a lot of people using the mobile phone. It's also the craftsmen, they are using the mobile phone, and it has the automatic pattern generation that make a batik pattern easily. Drawing batik with a deep batik is really easy. As you can see on the screen, we can draw very fast using the touch screen, and we can generate the pattern very easy only with one single touch, and as you can see, the pattern is generated automatically. Based on the field test, it's known that the use of the deep batik application can increase the productivity of making batik motifs. Batik craftsmen who are laymen of digital technology can operate the application, and they can produce several motifs, start from the very simple motif up to the high detailed motif. As you can see on the screen, digital motif is inspired from the surrounding. They can draw from this one is a bird, a very famous bird in the Semarang, and this one is also the Semarang landmark. You can see the Tugu Muda in the center of the image, and it uses the symmetry option or symmetry feature on the batik, and it's also generate the more detailed motif, like this one is Jati Ungker and this one is Warak Ngendok. The idea is taken from the surrounding, like this one they draw some we call it, this one is pete, and they draw it into the digital, and the software will generate the pattern into the batik. The adaptation of the process of creating conventional batik motifs into digital format can be seen on the table on the screen. So the drawing tool in the conventional method is using paper and pencil, but in the digital adaptation, it uses the touchscreen on the Android mobile phone. The drawing line in the conventional method is a manual stroke using pencil. And in digital adaptation, it uses smooth line with the AI prediction that mimic the hand movement of the batik crafter. So the application will read the finger movement of the batik craftsman and predicted with the AI to draw the smooth line, divine on the motif that they want to make. The symmetry pattern, usually using the transparent paper and the folding the paper to form the symmetrical image. But in the digital adaptation, it uses very easy automatic symmetry, and it's visible on the screen with the several options. So they can do the very various of symmetry condition. In the motif repetition, in the conventional method, usually they use the tracing the master plan in several times. So the master pattern, they just draw it again and again and again on the piece of paper. But in the digital adaptation, it's automatic repetition with the one touch only. The final result of the conventional method is the black and white motif on the paper, and in the digital adaptation is black and white motif, or maybe the color version, and it's ready to print to the paper or to the garment directly. The time of the creation, both of them is based on the complexity, but the digital adaptation, the time of the creation is faster. The research is found is faster, about 40 to 60% faster than the conventional method. In the process of the field test, it was also found that introducing a digital method to create batik motif requires special condition. At least we know the following condition. A companion is required to begin the introduction and use of the digital application. Traditional craftsmen without a background in digital technology are not necessarily able to install and to operate the application independently. So the first step must be done by a companion. It takes some time to explain about the future of the digital application, because the tendency of the traditional craftsmen are not to explore the application deeper, so they just using the basic feature of the application. The motif produced in the first learning stage are the imitation of the existing motifs, but after trying several times, new motifs began to develop. Some users who are more than 45 years old initially refused, thinking they were too far behind. After several mentoring processes, they began to try to operate the application and produce several motifs. More than 60% of the users continue to process of digitally making motif, while the rest return to the conventional technique, considering the digital method is too complicated to do. It's also known that the software requirement for the traditional craftsman needs something like a very simple user interface. The software have to try to mimic the conventional method of the motif drawing. The software need to have AI for drawing smooth line. And advanced feature is not useful for the old craftsmen. So the advanced feature is useful only for the younger craftsmen under 35 years old. Digital apps can increase the speed of the motif creation about 40 to 60%. So the conclusion is digital application becomes an alternative in the creation of the batik motif. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention, and you can ask me by email on wanda@mail.unes.ac.id, or you just click my website www.wanda.org. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.